Side of our team training where we are live Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're actually going to continue with the series we've been working on all week of how to create content for your live streams and then actually use them to the best of your ability. So I literally have walked you through all week long my entire workflow. I go live 5 days a week, and I think after about 3 years of doing this, I have definitely streamlined the process. So it takes me personally a lot less time. I'm just checking on Facebook right now. I just want to refresh because I am streaming live also on my personal Facebook profile. Okay, so I do see that I am streaming live there as well. So cool. Let me mute that. Okay, so let's actually dive into today's training. I basically today what we're going to talk about is how to send the emails to your email list. Okay, so just to recap here, we are creating the live stream events. We used Restream. I showed you how to do that yesterday. Okay. So once you create your content plan and your thumbnails, which we created on Tuesday, and then you schedule all of your events on Restream, which I showed you how to do yesterday, then today what we need to do is actually send out our emails, and then we're going to add those videos or those, live streams to our membership area, okay? Because remember, the goal is not just to go live, okay? We want to maximize the effectiveness and efficiency of our processes by going live, creating series around those live streams. So there's an actual video series that you can use when you're networking. You can add to your membership area, which I'm going to talk about today. You can also use them as like a live webinar that you're providing every day, because when you have the events ahead of time, then you're able to send out those email campaigns ahead of time so that you just do that once on Monday at the beginning of the week. And then it's just a matter of networking and going live. And then you don't have to worry about all of those, the automation process. Okay. So let's actually dive in to today's training. Okay, so before we get started, we're actually, to send the emails, we're going to use the tools that we have in our program. Okay, so if you're unfamiliar with my vision agency, you'll see that this program was created to actually provide massive discounts on software. So I have combined all of my favorite software into one program, of course, with all of my tools and support network, so that you can benefit from massive software discounts, but also I'm teaching you how to use them in your business, okay? So the main suite of tools that we use is HighLevel, okay? So as a member, you can actually get your own HighLevel account. Now, I do encourage you, if you're interested in joining, go ahead and click here. And I also encourage you, because someone asked me, well, do you have any testimonials of people who use the software? Look, I encourage you, go Google HighLevel. You will be extremely impressed. Go Google Tier 5 and all of their softwares. You'll be completely impressed, okay? And of course, you can also click here and find out more, but I've partnered with Tier 5 as well as HighLevel and Genius Messenger CRM. So I've created the HighLevel tools, which are great for managing and nourishing your leads. The Tier 5 tools are great for bringing in the leads. And then also the Genius Messenger CRM actually turns your Facebook profile, your personal Facebook profile, into a CRM that also integrates with HighLevel, okay? So this is basically, all of these tools work all together as like a massive lead gen nourishing sales platform, okay? Now, of course, tools are great, but you also need content because you need to build a brand. So we have over 85,000 white label content, like ebooks and courses and all those things that you can use and rebrand or resell. You also get access to our network, which we use Noisy. So you get a free Noisy account. We have open channels. You can network with me or anybody in the group. You can hire or be hired. So definitely huge benefit. We have over 155 members right now. Of course, just like you're watching right now, I do provide live training on Fridays. You can actually join me in the Zoom if you're if you are a member. And then, of course, also we have over 2,000 social media templates and all different niches that are built on Canva so that you can promote your business. Now, of course, you can definitely go there, check out more information. If you want to check out the plans, you can go to the plans page here, and you have two ways of joining. Okay, you can join as a member and then just use the tools. All right, which the tools are definitely powerful enough. If you are a beginner or you don't have any interest in being like a marketer, you just want to use the tools for your own business, definitely want to be a member. I highly recommend the professional plan because that has all of the tools that we have available. If you are an experienced agency owner or marketer and you want the ability to become a partner, you can actually become a tier 5 partner using my affiliate link, and then I give you these bonuses here, which is a free membership also inside of Vision Agency. So you get the beginner plan here. Okay. Now, if you want to join HighLevel yourself, you can use my affiliate. The SaaS plan is $4.97 a month. So if you want to invest in a HighLevel agency plan yourself, you can use my affiliate link, and then you also get these benefits, but you get a professional plan within the agency. So you get this plan. Okay. If you're totally undecided, go ahead and check out the free trial there. Okay. So again, myvisionagency.com. You can see the link in the top of the video. All right. So on Monday, Tuesday, because Monday was Memorial Day, we created the content plan, and I showed you my tasks. Okay, these are all my weekly and daily tasks, just to show you kind of my workflow and how I do all of that. And then we went through and we created our titles and descriptions and all of that. We created our thumbnails, and now and we created the restream events yesterday. Okay, so now what we need to do is actually go into our HighLevel account or your Vision account if you're a member, and you want to go to marketing and then email builder. Okay, so I actually have two different templates that I use for my emails. One is for the daily live training, and these are the emails that I send out Monday through Thursday. Now with the Friday Q&A, since it's different from the live training and it's basically the same every single week, we're doing a Q&A session. I don't really know what we're going to talk about until we actually have it. So I can't really say, hey, we're going to talk about these things unless I have updates or something like that, right? So I actually created two different templates that I use for this. Okay, now today is Thursday, so it is, we are talking about, if you go to my content plan here, we're talking about notify email list of live events. Here is what I said in the email. So if you guys got my email, this is exactly what I said here. And then I have a link to the training. Okay, I have the exact link for the live. So I'm not just sending them to my YouTube channel. I'm actually embedding the video into the email so that they can just click there and then go right to the live stream on YouTube. Okay. So that's kind of how I have it all set up. But I'm actually, since tomorrow is the Friday Q&A, and like I said, I typically do this at the beginning of the week, but since I was actually teaching you guys how to do this, I wanted to at least wait on as many stages as I could so that I could do this live with you. So what I want to do is show you how I'm going to live schedule my email for tomorrow to let everyone know about the Friday Q&A. Okay, so I already have my content plan. And again, before I get too deep into this, I do want to give you guys a copy of this content plan so you can use it and kind of get some ideas. So if you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the chat. And then I'm also going to put it in the chat on Facebook. So if you're watching on my personal Facebook profile, like I see Jacob is. Jacob says, so happy. I'm a member with Vision. Can't wait to take action on this training today. Yay! So glad to have you. I do see that Linwood and Maria and Floyd and Terry are all watching on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me today. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the Friday Q&A. Now, if I was doing the Monday through Thursday, I would choose this one. There's really no difference, okay? So I'm just going to choose this one. And here is my basic Friday Q&A, okay? Now, the email builder, and just to explain to you, the way that the HighLevel system works is you can, as the agency owner of HighLevel, meaning Vision, okay, because I white label the dashboard of HighLevel, I can decide, do I want to allow my members to use their own SMT provider and their own Twilio account, because we do, calls and text messaging and things like that. Do I want to provide that and create sub accounts for my clients, or do I want to allow them to use their own SMTP. Okay. Now, I allow you to use your own SMTP. So if you're like, I don't really know, does that program, do they have great delivery rates? That is really irrelevant because it just depends on whatever system you decide to use. Okay. I love to empower people. Since I have a lot of marketers, I definitely don't want you to have to be stuck into my program when you're ready to upgrade. We just create a snapshot, you go to HighLevel. Okay. So you can see here that I have a very simple email design. Now, I will definitely tell you too that I have a large email list, but I actually only send to about less than 800 people. And the reason for that is because I have an 80% open rate. And I don't mean like that's some outlandish number of an open rate. What I'm saying is I send emails 5 days a week to my list, but I'm only sending them really to less than 800 of thousands. Okay. And the reason is because I have an email filtration system that I've created that all my members get that keeps my email list clean. So I am only actually sending emails to people who have opened my emails and clicked in my emails, and there's a couple other actions that I have set. So it's a very specific list because I want to keep my reputation good. I'm always sending notifications of live training, and I want to make sure that they're not ending up in the spam folder. Okay. So the reason that I tell you that is because it's so tempting because we have all of these great options over here to use in your emails and make them beautiful and add images and, all kinds of cool things. But if you really want to make sure that you are going into the inbox, make your emails as simple as possible and use very little, like if you're using like big bold text and lots of images and things like that, it basically, it increases your chances of spam. Okay. So I really only like to put like one link in here and then my video link. All right. So this is the basic content. Now, this is really easy, right? So this is my same email every single week, but anytime as I'm going through here, right, I'm just going to go to the day. I'm going to choose this description. Okay. So no matter what that email template says, I'm going to choose this description. I'm going to just copy over this. Okay. So I'm going to paste. Then I'm going to go back here and I'm going to grab my call to action and I'm going to go back to my email. Let's go ahead and add a line and then space. Let's go ahead and add some space here because, space, I don't know about you, but when I'm not someone who likes to read a lot. I'm like an audio video person. So if I see a bunch of text, and statistically this is true, if we as humans see a bunch of text, we immediately just decide we don't really want to read it. So anytime you can break up your text like that with, just some space, it's definitely more appealing. Okay. So all I've done there is I've just copied and pasted. Okay. Now with the video, and this is the beautiful part about scheduling your events ahead of time, okay? Because I want to send them the link not to just my YouTube channel. I want to send them to the actual video. So you can see here when we create our Restream events, it actually creates the video, okay? So if I click here, this is what we're actually working on now, okay? If I want to send them to tomorrow's video, then I want to choose this one. So I'm just going to click here and I'm just going to grab the URL up in the browser, or you could go click here and then grab this one. Okay, so let's go back to our email, and then I'm just going to paste this into the video element. Okay, now to add this, all you need to do is just drag that video element. All right, so I'm just going to delete that. So that's how easy that is. And then I have my footer down here that never changes. Okay, so that is my entire email process. Now what we need to do is, of course, we want to save. Okay. And then now we're going to go to settings. So you're literally just working from left to right. You can choose your name up here, and we actually have the option. And let me show you here too. These are tags. So if you want to say hi and then insert their first name, all you need to do is type in hi, put the cursor where you want it to go, and you could choose custom values, go to contact, choose their first name or email or any of these things that you want to pull in, okay? Because the beautiful part of integrating your email system with your CRM is that you have all of their information that you can use in multiple different ways in your strategy, okay? So this one is just contact first name. Okay. Now, when you go over to the settings, you can basically do the same thing. Okay. Except here, I would maybe want to choose account, or I would want to choose user, because we have the account level and then you have the user level. Okay. So the account level is like the business owner. And then the user level would be whoever's logged in. Like maybe if I have, 4 teammates, I have teammate A, teammate B, teammate C, and D. Maybe I want to have this go from teammate A, right? Or maybe I just want to send this campaign from the main business and not from an individual user. Okay. So you can choose however you want to set that up. Okay. So I actually like to use account email. Okay. So actually from name, we want to choose the from name. So we could do user full name. Okay, so we could set it up like that and then have it go from the user email. Or you could just type it in there. If you don't want to use an auto tag at all, you could just type in your email address or your name if you want. Here, you're just going to put the subject line, and you'll see right back to our content plan. We can just copy the subject line, come back over to our emails, and we can paste that in there. Okay. So once you get all of that set, and of course we have the preview text. So the preview text is when you receive the email, and then under the subject line, you see like kind of like a little snippet of the email. You can set that here. So basically, when they receive the email, it's going to have this as the subject line, and underneath it, they'll be able to see today is the last day, or let's say today, let's say join us for our Q&A session today to hear more about. Okay, so we could type that. And then, of course, we want to save. Here, you just want to give your email a name. Okay, so this is the actual like template, and this will help you know what email template this is. Okay, so then you go to send and schedule. Now, this is really cool. You have lots of options, and I did do an email or a training on smart lists and basically how I keep my email list clean. But when you choose a smart list, well, first of all, you can choose any of your contacts here. So if I wanted to send any of these people an email individually, I could do that. I could even choose all of my contacts. But like I said, I don't want to send them to all of my contacts. I want to send this to only my most engaged group. So I actually have an email list that's called email marketing. Okay, so I've set up a separate smart list, and again, I have training on this, but I've set up a list that the only way to get to this email marketing list is if a new contact has a verified email, they have opened and clicked in an email, and there's a few other things. Okay, so to end up in this list, it's a very targeted list. So you can see I only have 733 people in this list that I send every single time that I'm going live. Okay, so I don't want to send this right now, even though I could. I want to schedule this out. Okay, so now if I'm starting at the beginning of my week, obviously I'm choosing Monday, and then I'm choosing 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because that is the time that I go live. So since this is for tomorrow, I'm going to choose tomorrow. I'm going to choose my time here. So let's go to 2 p.m. And of course, you have these other options here, and I do have training on that as well. But to make this simple, this is all you need to do. Okay, you just choose who you want to send this to. You can schedule it out for whatever day and time you need. And then I'm going to click review and schedule. And then I can see the from username, the from address here, and then what my subject line is to make sure that I am, everything is set up correctly. And then I can schedule my email. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and schedule. Now, let's say that that was just day one. Okay. So if I'm working in my workflow and this is day one, this is Monday, I have all of my events scheduled, I have all of my content planned here, and I want to plan this out for my whole week. Okay. So what I want to do is let's just pretend Friday was this day here. So I'm just going to go to the next day. Okay. So I would go back to, and I'm going to exit out of here so that I can go back to my daily live template. All right. And then I'm just going to take this content and I'm just going to do exactly what I just did, except this is just going to be a different template. I'm going to go to the email, or I'm sorry, go to the YouTube channel and paste in the link. It's literally pasting the link, going to the settings, changing the subject line, and then going to send, and then adding my email list, and then scheduling for that day. So you guys can see I literally did that as fast as I would normally because it's copying and pasting. Okay, that's how fast it is to send all of your emails for your live streams. Now, when someone receives the email, and let me see if I can, I'm going to put this over here because I want to see if I can pull up my emails and you can actually see what it looks like inside. I just don't want to. Okay, so here, oops, here is what the email actually looked like from today. Okay, so live training, and I do like to put something there. I think it makes it easier to find. And then when you open it up, see how nice that looks? It's nice. You see the thumbnail. What's really cool about this is you see what it's about, and then you see that all you need to do is click here, and then it goes to the actual video that's live streaming. Okay, so it's not that I'm just sending them to my channel and they need to figure out, you know, where to go to find the daily training. They can also see from the exact thumbnail what we're talking about very quickly without having to read all of these things. So it's very, very efficient. Okay, so I do want to see your questions here. Trevor says, tuning in from Elizabeth, New Jersey. Yay, Trevor. Jacob says, thank you. You're so welcome. Terry's late, but we forgive you, Terry. No problem. Maria says, wow, that's easy. I know, Maria, I'm telling you, girl, it's so easy. If you just have a plan, right? That's really all it's about. And that's what I kind of got into this discussion today about, you know, automation and things like that. If you just create this content plan, okay, then you have content. It makes your whole week so simple. Now, without preaching about all of that, now let me show you the cool part too. All right, so we've scheduled out our lives, right? We have created the events, we have our content plan, we've sent out all the emails, but now what we want to do is we want to have a way of storing and organizing all of the. If you're doing a training series like I do every single week, you want to be able to keep track of those, right? Now, I showed you how Restream will record when you go live. OBS will as well, and so will Zoom, so whatever you're using. But if you go into the Sites tab, okay, and you go into memberships and products, all right. Now, the way that HighLevel does their membership areas is you have one membership area, okay? So, for example, mine is training.myvisionagency.com, okay? Now, I can determine who gets access to what module within that training website, all right? Now, if you are a Vision member, you get access to a lot of these, but what I do is I actually have a live training replay. Now, you can set this up however you want to, but I just wanted to show you as an example, okay? So, now, remember, we're doing this really, even though I've talked to you about this all week long in order to explain it to you, this process takes me from beginning to end about 2 hours. And then when you have all of that content created, like your thumbnails and all of those things, it makes this really simple. So when I have a new training series, like you can see, I did one on Pabbly, and I have that separated in here. I have this one on affiliate marketing, which is vision specific, different things about the tier 5 tools. So I'm organizing all of these. You guys, all of these trainings right here are all live trainings that I did every single day. I just keep track of them. I just organize them. So when I have members and they're coming in and they're like, hey, Bridget, do you have a training about how to become a virtual assistant? Well, I have a training right here. I can share the YouTube link. I can give you access to the replays here. It's all organized, right? Do you want to, how to become a virtual assistant, how to create lead generation systems for new clients, texting in your business, right? All of these are series, and here are all the training replays, okay? Now, to create a new series, what I want to do, and since we're talking about live streaming, maybe I want to go down to where it says traffic. Let's see, do I have something that has, okay, so live streaming. So now either I can add this to the same category or I can create a brand new one, okay? So let's just create, or I'm sorry, we have this one here, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and click to go in there. And now you can see this is actually the one that I created on Monday, and then I put the video in here, all right? So, super easy to create a new module. You just go to the category, or you can click here to create a category. Okay, so let me go back down here. for traffic and go to the live streaming. I'm going to click in this little module here. Okay. So we have the main lesson here, which is live streaming content strategy. And then each day is going to have its own section. So let's go ahead and add a day. This was on Tuesday. Let's go ahead and add what we did on Wednesday. So how do we do that? Again, we go right back to our content cheat sheet here, and we're going to add that as the title, and I'm going to click save. Okay, so now we've added that there, but we're not done. We haven't added anything to the content yet. Okay, so you click in there. Now we have this open box. You can, if you want to upload your videos directly, you can just click here and then upload the video file. We do have the thumbnail here, and again, this is another reason why you want to have those thumbnails. So let me go content creation thumbnails. So it was Wednesday, so I'm just going to grab this thumbnail, minimize here. So to add this, and again, it's the perfect sizing, so there's no need to have to like resize anything. And it was Tuesday, so we're just going to drag that here. Okay, and upload. Now we want to go to the actual video. So let's go back here to the channel. Let's go into videos, and it was this one here. So what I'm going to do to get the embed code is I'm going to go to share and click here to embed, and I'm going to copy. All right, so now I'm going to go back here. I'm going to click here into the body, and then I'm going to click Control V to paste and save. And now I have my video embedded. Okay, now if you do this on Monday, when you embed, it's going to live stream directly into your membership area. Okay, so let's go ahead and save here, even though what you can also do is, so we have the title here, we can also add the description to let everyone know what that video is about in case they don't want to take the time to watch, or in case they don't really know what's being discussed. Okay, so you can just paste that in there and you're using the same description. Okay, so I'm just going to save that. And then if we preview it, this is what it looks like here. So you can see with all of the cool thumbnails, how it adds it there. It looks really good, and you can play. Okay, so there is the play inside, and it looks awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go back here, go to categories. Okay, and we could go back to library, and this is what it looks like here live. Okay, so super, super cool. Now, one more thing that you do have to do, you need to remember to publish. Okay, so after you've added all of those, you want to save and publish. All right, so let's go back to the live training replays now. And let's scroll down to where I see the live training, or I'm sorry, the live streaming. Okay, so you'll know that you have all of these published and done correctly when you see the green check boxes. Okay, so let's go ahead and walk through that one more time so that you can see. Okay, so we're going to actually add today's on there. So I'm going to click here and add a post. Let's go back to our content workflow. Today's Thursday, so I'm going to grab the title here. Control C to copy. I'm going to go back here, Control V to paste and save. Now I'm going to click here to go inside the event, and we need let's start with the thumbnail. So I'm going to click here. Let's go back to our file, and this is the third one. So I'm just going to click upload. And let's go back to the YouTube channel and get the training from today. So we are actually live. So I'm just going to take this and go to embed, and I'm going to copy. Then I'm going to go back to my membership area, and I'm going to paste and save. Let's go ahead and add some description as well. So I'm just going to copy this. Don't really need a call to action, but what's really cool is if you do have a call to action, for example, like the people that are in this, that are actually inside the membership area are already members. But if I'm talking about, Restream, then I definitely want to add my affiliate link to Restream, right? There's no reason, just because you're a Vision member, we don't have Restream in the program, but there's no reason that I can't still use an affiliate link to promote affiliate offers inside my membership program. Okay, so maybe you're just doing this live. Maybe your lead magnet of your offer is your live training that you do and all of the replays, and then you can also add all kinds of value. I could add this file that I'm giving you guys. I could add that file there if I wanted to. So I'm going to go ahead and click save now, and it is published. Let's go back to preview. And now you can see how cool this is, right? So we have this The first one here, content for live streaming. And then as you can see, we scroll through all of our thumbnails. They look beautiful. And if I click play here, you'll see that it is live streaming directly inside the membership area. Okay. So super, super cool. Again, if you are not a member yet, you guys are really missing out because I have put together a program I don't know anybody else is doing. I don't see how you could ever get more value for what we in Vision. So, anyway, go to myvisionagency.com, become a member, and I will see you all tomorrow for our Friday Q&A. Go make your vision a reality.